Hey toy fans, Aaron here. Today we're going to take a look at the A-Wing from the Last Jedi lineup with Resistance pilot Tallie. So let's head to that table and check it out. A quick look at the packaging, and of course this does come in the Last Jedi line of toys. Great artwork of the ship with some TIE fighters and other A-Wings in the background. And you do see the included figure through the window display of the packaging. On the side of the box you got some artwork of Tallie. And then on the other side of the box, of course, you got the big advertisement for Force Link. Going on around to the backside, you get a better look at the toy itself with the included figure. And seeing, of course, that both the vehicle and the figure are Force Link compatible. And then, of course, a brief description about the vehicle, that it was used a long time ago between the struggle between the Empire and the Rebellion. Time to open it up and get a closer look. Now, out of the box, you do have some assembling to do. You got to stick the wings in on the back and the weapons on the side. You're not going to mess this up. Everything is designed as such so that you can't slide it in the wrong way. It's only going to fit in one direction. And then same thing with the weapons. You got a little flat edge here for this to go in. Over here, the flat edge is on the top. And then once you got those in, you can just slide your missiles in through the front. So there we go, all assembled. Bring that landing gear down. So first up, probably the question that's on everyone's mind is, what's the scale of this? How does this fit in with the rest of the line of A-Wings that we received through the Power of the Force line and recently in the Rebels line? So here it is against the Rebels A-Wing fighter. It is larger than that one. Stand it on end here. So as you can see, it is quite a bit longer than that A-Wing fighter. And as far as the width goes, it's actually about the same width. And as far as the A-Wing that we received from the Power of the Force 2 line, obviously quite a bit different here. It doesn't have the height. It doesn't have the height on the body, nor the thickness to it, really, as you can see. It's a much flatter vehicle. Now, hard to say, is that going to be that way in the movie or not? I highly doubt it. It's probably going to look a little more in line with what we saw in Jedi. But to that vehicle, the height is surprisingly pretty much the same. And as far as width goes, of course, the Power of the Force A-Wing is just a little bit wider. What, maybe by an inch or so. As for the vehicle itself, it is pretty nice looking. Blue A-Wing. A little bit of red detailing here and there on the wing, around the weapons there, and a bit at the bottom. Otherwise, a lot of blue throughout the vehicle, and it definitely has a little bit of worn look, but only on the blue painting. As far as the rest of it, well, you do have some scoring here along the side, and there as well. Bit of scrapes in the front, but the rest of it looks like it's a brand new ship, really. All this white is nice, bright, clean. So kind of a mixed bag there. It's either it's worn or it's brand new off the assembly line. But all the little panel detailings molded in throughout the ship. The weapons on the side obviously have a lot of nice detailing in the sculpt as well. Do have a little trigger right here on each one. Shoots out pretty good. And through the back you do have some engine detailing and such through here, behind the cockpit, and on the sides of the wings. And as far as that cockpit, it does open up. A little bit of detailing in there for the console, and a bit behind the headrest and stuff. As far as getting the figure in there, no problem. She does fit pretty nice in there. And lid closes as well, so no troubles with that. Bottom of the vehicle, of course, you got the Force Link symbol on the bottom, in the center there. And then you do have the front landing gear that can slide back in. And as far as the back, it just rests on the tail fins. There's no back landing gear. So overall, it is a pretty decent looking vehicle. For me, I'd say, either go with the weathering, get some more, painting detail in there to give it some life, or make it all brand new and not have the wear marks. So let's see what sounds we get. So you get some engine sounds as you're holding on to it. Kind of swing forward, get you a little whooshing, and tapping gets you the gun blasters. So that's pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm a fan of the Force Link sounds for the vehicles. And now moving on to the Resistance pilot Tallie. This, of course, is your basic 5-point articulated figure, so you're not going to get a whole lot going here. Overall, though, the figure does look nice. Got a pretty nice green jumpsuit on her. The helmet's looking pretty good, and I gotta say this year I like that they went with the clear, or not clear, it's tinted orange plastic, but it's not that painted yellow visor. So you can see some eyes underneath there. I like that. It gives some depth to the figure. Painting on the helmet overall, though, does look pretty good. You got some nice red through there running around the sides and the back. Nice black stripes on top of the helmet with the yellow Rebel symbol. Get a little bit of face painting on her, little pink lips and stuff. Microphone on the side of the helmet. Getting down through the arms and the waist. Looks like she's got kind of like a gray scarf there underneath. Vest is looking pretty good. Her, that little communication box or whatever. Looks like a molded piece of gray plastic and a little bit of blue and darker gray painting. On her left arm, she's got that Rebel symbol underneath those little code sticks. Through my little monitor, I'm kind of having a hard time seeing if this is painted correctly. And I can't tell if that black got in between the code sticks or on it. I'm sure as soon as I see it on my computer monitor, I'll know the answer to that. Otherwise, though, gloves are gray plastic. A little bit of red painted in on the side of her left glove as well. And legs down, the straps look nicely painted. Otherwise, it's just molded cloth legs, and boots look good too. So for a basic figure, I think things are looking pretty good on her. I like the detailing through the vest, and especially like that visor is not just painted yellow. As far as the articulation on this figure, that head does swivel around side to side. It's on a ball joint, so you even get a little bit of up and down movement. At the arms, of course, shoulder area, they do go up and down. No elbow, no wrist articulation, and no waist articulation, just those legs going forward and backwards. Just a little bit backwards. But at the end of the day, at least she does sit nicely in the cockpit. She does come with one accessory, and that is her blaster. Nothing really special to it. It's just a molded piece of plastic. A little bit of detailing in that sculpting, though. Does fit nicely in her hand, and unfortunately, no holster for her to put this weapon in. As far as the force link sounds with this figure...
Reporting in, Squadron Leader. Here they come! Protect the bombers! Here they come! Protect the bombers! Here they come!
And sliding forward does give you the blaster sounds. So overall, this is a pretty cool vehicle and figure set. I definitely like the looks of this A-Wing. I'm certainly glad that we're away from the Nerf features of the toys and back to the more traditional shooting out of plastic projectiles. And the figure itself is pretty good. And obviously we don't know who all is piloting an A-Wing yet in the movie. So in this case, though, I gotta say I'm glad we're getting a different figure or person, you know, instead of like another Finn or Poe that potentially could be flying one of these. Who knows yet? And so that wraps up this look at the A-Wing. I'd love to know your thoughts on this vehicle and figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.